Getting down to playoff time in a lot of the spring sports of our high schools, Justin Jarrett has the latest.
Hey, it's Monday, so it's time for LowCo Lights on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. After a wild week of high school playoff action, we're getting down to the cream of the crop and sifting out the pretenders from the contenders with each passing game, and several teams from the LowCo are still in it to win it. One will advance and one will be bounced tonight when the May River Sharks host the Bluffton Bobcats in a Class 4A baseball matchup after both went on the road and pulled out tough wins Friday night. May River shut down powerhouse AC Flora in a 3-1 win as Will Korn limited the Falcons to 5 hits and 1 run with 7 strikeouts in a complete game, while Tysen Brasington and Dillon Seman each had 2 hits and Seman knocked in 2 runs to help the Sharks stay alive. They'll face a familiar opponent after the Bobcats extended their season with another late-inning rally, scoring 5 runs in the 7th to steal a 7-6 win at York. Nico Martucci went the distance on the mound and added 2 hits, and Tyler Wolfe, Gavin Carrick, and Dawson Kunze all added 2 knocks. Should be a packed house for a great game tonight in Landshark Park, 6:30 first pitch. The Beaufort Eagles need just 1 win tonight against Gilbert to advance to the Class 3A lower state bracket, and they'll get 2 cracks at it if needed. If Beaufort takes the first game, it's on to lower state, but if the Indians can avenge last week's loss to the Eagles, they'll run it right back for the district title. You can catch the game live on the Beaufort's own channel on YouTube, and we'll share the highlights tonight at 10 p.m. on the LowcoSports Lowdown. And the Skiza baseball playoffs are rolling along, and the landscape looked a little different for Loco squads after Friday's results. Hilton Head Prep kept itself in the driver's seat in the Skiza 3A lower bracket with a 13-4 win over Orangeburg Prep, leaving the Dolphins 1 win away from the championship series. But top-seeded Hilton Head Christian Academy has a tough road ahead after a 5-1 loss to Williamsburg Academy on the other side of the bracket. Jackson Stanyard tossed a complete game with 10 strikeouts for Hilton Head Prep, and the Dolphins scored 8 runs in the 6th inning to break open a close game. J.P. Perkey and Cody Hughes led the offensive outburst for Prep, which awaits either PD Academy or Orangeburg Prep on Wednesday. The Eagles fell behind early and couldn't come up with big hits with runners in scoring position, so now they have to get past Florence Christian tonight at home to earn a rematch at Williamsburg on Wednesday in hopes of forcing a deciding game Thursday at a neutral site. Down but not out. In Skiza 2A, round 2 begins tonight with Patrick Henry opening its semifinal series at home against Calhoun Academy and Colleton Prep traveling to Dorchester Academy for game 1 on the other side of the bracket. The LowCo is staying alive on the softball diamond too. Beaufort High saw its run end with a 10-3 loss at Swansea on Friday, but rival Battery Creek kept its season going with an 11-1 win over Brooklyn Casey and travels to Camden tonight, and Bridges Prep stayed alive in Class 1A and is at Low Country leadership tonight. Region 7 4A flexed a little muscle Saturday with May River getting another stellar outing from Ana Caraballo in a 3-1 win over Irmo, while Bailey Cox put Colleton County on top with a first-inning home run, and Lenasia Sanders was strong in the circle to help the Cougars advance with an 8-2 win at Westwood. Sharks at home against Lucy Beckham on Tuesday, while the Cougars travel to South Florence. Shifting to the soccer pitch, it was the end of the road for area public school programs in the lower state semifinals. First up on Friday were the boys, and the Bluffton Bobcats played region champ Lucy Beckham to a scoreless draw before losing 4-3 in penalties, while James Island ousted May River with a 3-1 result, and the Trojans spoiled Saturday for the Sharks as well, blanking May River's girls to end a terrific run. Bridges Prep's boys also bowed out, falling 4-0 to Dixie in the Class 1A quarterfinals. And the action on the track is heating up as well, with the Skiza State Championships and the South Carolina High School League region meets going off over the weekend. John Paul II had a strong showing at the Skiza Division II Championship as the boys placed second and the girls were fourth, with Zach Henderson claiming gold in the 800 meters and the JP2 girls taking the 4x400 and 4x800 relays. Heritage Academy's Ali Salem also won an individual gold in the girls 400. Winning multiple events at their region meets were Hilton Head's Zach Sellers, Jackson Wright, and Shanice Ramson, Bluffton's Maddie Washington, Beaufort's Eric Smart and Anaya Housel, and Whale Branch's Jonathan Kelly, Jesse Richardson, Talaja Bartley, and Larmore Pryor. Pryor won 3 events at the Region 7 1A meet, the 100, 200, and long jump. We'll be live at 10 p.m. tonight for the LowcoSports Lowdown and recap playoff baseball matchups around the LowCo, including the Bluffton versus May River showdown, and round up the scores from the first round of the Skiza girls soccer playoffs, plus much more. For LowCo Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go LowCo.
We want to thank all of our guests for making us just a little bit smarter over the last 30 minutes, and a special thanks to you for sharing your time with us. If you missed anything at all, we'll be back in 90 minutes. I'm Bob Stevens.